we're going to go over a quick market report. We do this every time we have a seminar. One thing I want to stress is I've already highlighted some of these numbers that we're looking at here. Total sales, just got to reduce this. Total sales, you can see that so far in July, we're already halfway through. The total amount of sales are down about 2%. If you look back to June 2022 over June 2021, they were down 2.5%. So what we're seeing is a slowdown in the market. But if you look at the amount of sales year over year, so the whole year 2021, 2022, we're still way up, and the average price, they're still going up. In down here in June 2021 to June 2022, 4.71% increase. So far this month, 1.29. So like we've been saying all along, those increases are starting, they were going up like this all through last year. Now they're starting to flatten off, but we're not anticipating any decreases. Why is that?
Yeah, because of supply. We're actually waiting for more properties to come on. We've got a number of clients that we just can't buy them. I was telling a client yesterday, on average, 7 to 8 suited properties are hitting our radar per week. So 7 to 8. We normally, when we have a client, we rush out there and just go buy them a property. Yeah. We're waiting for properties to come on. And out of all of the areas we're looking at, it's dialed into about 7 or 8 of them. Tim and I went out with clients on Saturday, to look at most of these properties. And out of that pick, we would only buy one of them.
Yeah.
So that's how tough the market is right now. And we need the supply to come on, but it's not coming on because people aren't selling them.
No, and the reason they're not selling them is there's really nowhere to go. So if you were looking to sell your starter home and move up to another mid-range home, you can sell that starter home for a great price, but then there's not enough inventory in the mid-range for you to buy something out there. So these sellers are stuck in this catch-22 situation where, yeah, they'll get a good price if they sell their home, but there's really nowhere for them to buy.
Yeah, the only place where we're seeing room for people to buy, and we've been doing this lately, is people selling their $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 homes and trading up over $1 million. And there's more selection in that $1 million range, and there's more value. So we're seeing people trade up. It's just a perfect time to do that. But in our range, that sweet spot of around $450,000 for a good rental property, it's almost impossible in the areas that we choose for our clients to get a property these days. Yeah,
and one last number I want people to look at is second line from the bottom, average price. If you can see, the average price for July is $489,873. We're still under that $500,000 mark. We've been saying that Calgary should be, up over $600,000 in average price. We still don't see that because we don't have the supply. If we had the supply in all price ranges, people would be buying a lot more higher end homes, and that would move us into that 600 range. So we have a long way to go to catch up to the bigger markets. Toronto and Vancouver, their average prices are still up around, they say they're dropping, by $20,000, $30,000. They're still up around $1.5 million. That's an average price for a home in Toronto and Vancouver. So you can imagine, the starter homes are down around $600,000-$700,000. We are nowhere near that.
Yeah.
So Calgary has a big catch up to do, and we will see that in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, it's so affordable, and we've been saying it all year. The best value in Calgary right now is in the condo market downtown because it is oversupply levels there. And we're talking condos that once were selling for $300,000-$400,000. You can pick them up just over $200,000 right now. So that's going to be fun to watch the next few years. Yeah.
Yeah.